Alrighty. Hey everybody, I hope y'all are doing very well today. I'm gonna give my thingy a second to chime. Hold on. Just a little bit. I actually need to clean my room. I've been in here tearing up everything. Don't know why, but cleaning up my room. I actually have kind of a quick story time, but I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I had to go to the restroom. And of course, I had to wash my hands, so air drying is the best. Alright, so I hope y'all are doing well today. Shout out to everybody that skipped ahead if you're watching this on the playback. But shout out to everybody that is out there. I'm going to do a quick little story on burning bridges. And this is not me per se, of course. Ooh, these glasses, child. I got asked a question about if you think burning bridges is a necessary thing. And to me, it depends. But I'm a Sag. I'm going to say yes. Because if it was built, it can be destroyed. And if it was destroyed, it can be rebuilt. Right? So, long story short, I basically told this individual, I'll kind of get back to you. So I thought about it for a while, and I'm thinking to myself, is it really worth burning bridges? And a lot of times people think of it as, if you're at a job or something and you are just over the situation and you leave without maybe leaving that 2 weeks notice or whatever, the exit, don't take your exit interview or whatever that is. It really depends, because sometimes you don't want to burn in case you ever want to go back there. But if you know you're not going back and it's a lost cause, then I say, why not? But, you also have to kind of gauge the situation too. Now, when it comes to burning bridges or with people in general, 9 times out of 10, of course, like I said before, is situational. When it comes to family, definitely situational. Friends, definitely situational. Some situations, I feel like bridges need to be burnt. The earth needs to be scorched so no life could ever come back. And it needs to be left all the way alone, right? In those cases, I feel like, abuse of any kind, burnt, gone, scorched earth, peace, right? Abuse or mistreatment whatsoever. Bye. Let's see, what else? If somebody breadcrumbs you, let's say you're in a relationship with somebody, this could be friends, family members, or whatever. If somebody breadcrumbs you and they only come around when they see you're doing great, or they notice you are healing and getting better without them being around, and all of a sudden, I love you, I need you, be in my life, I'm here, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then it just rawr, hey Reese. I'm talking about burning bridges. Oh my goodness. And it's like all of a sudden, I want you, I need you, I have to have you, I'm gonna do this, we're gonna do that together, we're gonna plant flowers, we're gonna go skipping in the meadows. And it's like, I feel like the little girl from Firestarter right now. I'm a fire sign anyway, so of course I love basking in the heat of the sun. So of course I'm gonna say burn that shit and be done. But you have to take some situations with kitten gloves. My kitten gloves are shaped more like boxing mitts, but it's just you don't want to. The best way I can put this, don't be disrespectful. Oh gosh, I hate this because I choose violence every time. I choose, like, me personally, my entire life, my mom always affirmed in me to speak up, never hold your tongue, say your piece, be heard, right? My mom has always made sure I knew my voice was powerful. It needs to be heard. Say what I gotta say. Make sure you listen more than you speak. But when you speak, what you say, gets the point across, right? So I do that for the most part, right? Now, when it comes to burning bridges, I don't think I've ever burnt any in my life as far as I know. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Hey, Sarita. Coming through with the turtle. Turtle love in this house. I am talking about burning bridges, you guys. I'm going to say this to keep it cute. I'm going to burn some shit down. Sounds like your hands are rated E for everyone. I believe in equal rights and lefts for those of the deserving kind. Okay? These knuckles have seen their fair share of war in my day. Now, I don't fight anymore because once you get a certain age and you get a little bit of stuff going on for yourself, then you actually have stuff to lose. Then you start worrying about lawyers and insurances and stuff like that. So I don't fight anymore. Ooh. How you buffering though? Okay. I'm looking at my little thing. Is my little green light to tell me if I'm buffering or not. And I'm like, I ain't got no game or anything going. Alright. But yeah, in, like I was saying before, in situations of like abuse, neglect, and stuff like that, automatically you can burn that bridge. But if it's like a job or something and you're not gonna come back, Now, when I mean burn bridges, I do not mean literally, people. So do not go out and say, the vid game chicks told you to set shit on fire, literally. And then all of a sudden it starts to look like Daenerys Targaryen done said Dracarys up in this piece. Right, I thought that was me buffering. No, I see it on my end. It happened for like a second. Now, we've had storms like crazy here the last few days. And so my internet is still shuddering from all that, which I probably shouldn't have streamed tonight. But it might happen a few more times, but it probably won't be bad. So, but I definitely am a part of the dragon crew on this one. Like I said before, if you have family members or friends or lovers and all of a sudden it's a betrayal of some kind of trust, of care, of thought, of love, or something like that, absolutely, you know you ain't coming back. Bye, Dracarys up in this piece, right? But the young lady, she asked me when is it okay to burn bridges, and my answer, like I said, I sat on it and I thought about it for a while. So my answer to her is definitely situational. But if you know you are not going back at any point in time, then burn away, scorch the earth. Leave no crumbs, as the people say. Leave no crumbs, right? So, when it comes to me burning bridges, I don't think I've ever had to. At least in the last 10 years that I can remember. But, I've burned bridges with people before, that's for sure. In my adult life, I'm more of a ghoster. I don't even worry about making sure that you know I hate you, because I don't hate anybody. I'm the type, I bow out gracefully. If I see it's not going right, or I see red flags, I'll be like, okay, why, thank you. And why am I thanking this person? Because I've seen what I needed to see, and that's good enough for me. You've shown yourself to me perfectly. I'm gonna exit stage left, like Beyonce said, to the left. I'm gonna close the door quietly. And by the time you notice that I'm no longer there, it's probably been months or years before you heard from me. And that is what it is. Like, some people, I'm definitely fiery in personality. However, I know I'm the type, let me say this. I'm the type, I observe more than I react. And a lot of times that has put people off, because I might have a lot of personality and say a lot of stuff, but then a lot of people don't notice that I observe a lot. So, like, let's say, this party that I was talking about on my last stream, where of course I'm going to introduce myself to everybody first, because I refuse to be nervous. But after I'm done with that, I'm scoping the entire room, because I'm trying to see who's got good energy, who to stay the hell away from, and who's not gonna be. Hello. Hey, lady. And who's not gonna be getting any of my time. I can tell that within the first maybe 5-10 seconds. And so if you decide that you want to burn a bridge based on that, then do it. I feel like Kermit the Frog in that little meme where he's got on the hood and he's talking to himself and it says, do it. But yeah, professionally speaking, you can't necessarily ghost. But if it comes to, your professional life or your career or something like that, I would say don't burn any bridges, because you never really know. But you could still leave gracefully, even if it's like, F these people, I quit. Even then, I don't even think that burns bridges. I think it's like the management or the people that are there at the time that would consider that. But at the same time, it's like, you know your limits, you know your flags, your boundaries. Is bridge burning the same as uncrossing or cord cutting? Ooh, if that ain't a good ass, deep ass question. In a way, yes, but in a way, no. Because there are sometimes, I don't know if you've ever heard of soul ties. There are people that have you soul tied that you probably don't even know. And you can't necessarily burn that bridge or uncross or cut that cord, so to speak. I'm getting into spiritual stuff nowadays. See, I'm here for all of that, right? I am here for it all, because I've been noticing the more I talk about it or talk about my ancestors, the more stuff starts working for me. And what I mean by working, like yesterday, I saw a beautiful ass butterfly. It had to be about this big, and it was black. And I had to look it up. It's called like a swallowtail or shallowtail butterfly. And I was like, oh my gosh, that thing. Nobody else saw it but me, but it was crossing the street as I was coming home. I did not hit it. It was crossing my path. And I was like, holy mackerel, that thing is gorgeous. And, I asked my husband, did you just see that? And he was like, see what? And I'm like, I guess it wasn't meant for you to see then. But it was a big butterfly. So, shout out to my ancestors. Look, I pay attention. When they tell me things or when I get little messages, I pay attention. Sometimes they'll even help you burn the bridge. Don't sleep on your ancestors now. They'll help you burn bridges. They'll even show you the path to enlightenment. Like if you get around somebody new or somebody in general, and something in the back of your head is like, I just don't like this motherfucker. I don't. Yes. I just. There's been several conversations I've had with several people, and within the first 25 words coming out of their mouth, I know they. I cannot. I will not. And what do? Okay, yeah, nice to meet you. And you'll never see or hear from me again. You find yourself blocked, or your ancestors are powerful. Yeah, yes. Look, my ancestors just buffered. Look, that's them talking. They are. They really are. How do you think you came from so many people just to make you? It's like millions of people put together just to make you, your parents, parents, and their parents. Y'all, let me give me an ancestry test. I'm gonna see if I can get my husband to do one too, y'all, because everybody keep asking him, is he biracial? Is he mixed? Blah blah, yada yada. I'll post him one day on my social media. He on there somewhere. He models some of my clothes and stuff too, so if y'all catch a look at him, y'all be like, oh yeah, he definitely mixed with something. But, I want to know where my people are from. I want to know what part of the motherland my people hail from, so I can, give props to them properly. But when it comes to, cord cutting, I think cord cutting is a lot more personal than bridge burning, because cord cutting is people, they could be attached to you and you have no idea. And the way you can figure that out is all of a sudden you start dreaming or thinking about somebody you know. Oh, look, start thinking or dreaming about somebody you know ain't got no business being in your thoughts or dreams. Or they could tie themselves to you and literally just worship you from afar. They could be watching your social media. They could be like, every time you have a picture, they find that picture and they sit there and they stare at you and they watch your features, your mannerisms and stuff like that. People do stuff like that. Now, if y'all are doing that to me, send me some good vibes. I'm not trying to have nothing negative coming my way, because I ain't got time for that. I don't put out negative energy. I'm not mean, rude, or nasty to anybody. And I don't do it. You know, and it's easier for me to be a good person. And what I mean by good person is, like, I might, if I walk by somebody, oh my God, you are the prettiest person I've ever seen. That's all. And walk off. I'm 100% telling the truth. I wouldn't lie to the person. I definitely give them a compliment of some kind and then walk off. Don't expect anything. Y'all, I actually did a paper in college about the power of a smile. I don't remember whose class I did it for, but this was around the time that, you know, it was pre-pandemic, and I'm a people watcher, so I would go places and literally just watch how people interact with other people. And what I did one day, I took a survey. I had like a little notebook, and I walked through the mall, and for every person I passed, singular or maybe in a small group of maybe 3 or less, I picked one person, you know, and I had my mean mug face, and as soon as I saw them, I cheesed at them as hard as I could. And some people, they jumped at me and scurried off the other direction, which is okay, because I was expecting that. But most people, they smiled back. And then you had a few people be like, dang, I don't know what you're smiling about, but it actually made me feel better. And so I wrote the whole paper about that. I think it was like 9 pages long. I'm gonna see if I can find it somewhere. But that feeling of making other people smile or happy in some way, that's a high that I don't think any other substance on earth can give me. And I want more of that. I want to make more people smile in this world. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. But, you know, as far as burning bridges, only you know if it's necessary. And if you have to ask, then burn that shit. I don't care if it's mama. I don't care if it's daddy, sister, cousin, auntie, bye, scorched earth, Dracarys, whatever you would. Hold on. Let me see if there's a burn emoji on here. It's gotta be one. I know it is. Light that shit up like this. Light it up. Laughter is the best medicine. That all the way. But yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to putting positivity out in the world. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but that's my goal one day. I don't think I'm that funny, so I'm not going to be a comedian. All them glasses on for right. I'm not going to be a comedian because I ain't that damn funny. I'm funny to myself. All of that. I'm funny enough to myself, but I'm gonna leave the comedians to the comedian people, because yeah, y'all got this. But if you, like I said, if you feel like burning bridges, then do it. There is no right or wrong way to do it. The way you do it is the best way it's supposed to be done. Okay? And sometimes the people that are on that bridge, or people trying to cross it, they gotta go too. You know. I'm sorry, y'all. Not want to see a dead body. No, not like that. But I do know where a few bodies are buried now, y'all. Not literally, figuratively. Anyway, this is a short video. I'm stopping here. I actually have a video game going that's probably finna shut off soon. And I need to finish cleaning my room because it's a hot mess in here. Can't y'all tell my shelf is a mess? But if y'all have enjoyed this, consider following if you haven't already. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm not gonna annoy you with all the YouTube shit they tell y'all to do. Y'all already know. Until next time, gamer babes, I hope y'all have a wonderful night, day, evening, or whatever. Peace.